next senior, number 55, Guy Kasinga. Guy undecided exactly what he plans on doing next year. He's escorted tonight by his host family, David and Sydney Young. Our next honoree, Xavier State. Big fellow wears number 32. He is committed to play basketball at Brigham Young University next year. He's escorted by his family, mom Cody, dad Stephen, brother Jamin, sister Serenity Hannah, and Alia. Xavier State. Next up, number 33. Hamza Zaram. He is also undecided exactly what he plans to do next year. We know his future is bright. Tonight he's escorted by his Utah Prep moms, Angie and Ashley. Hamza Zaram. Our next senior, number 23, J.J. Mandaquin. J.J. will be continuing his basketball career next season at the University of Washington. He is escorted tonight by his family, dad Jason, mom Cody, sister J.P., and brother Jason Mandaquin. J.J. Mandaquin. And our final honoree tonight, he wears number 3. ESPN calls him the best high school basketball player in the country. He is committed to play next year at Brigham Young University. A.J. Devanza, escorted by his family, father Ace Devanza, mom Chelsea, sisters Samara and Jasmine. Utah Prep would like to thank all of their seniors. Very proud of each and every one of you and grateful for the time that we have had with you at Utah Prep. Once again, a great round of applause for all of the seniors, Utah Prep. more round of applause for this great senior class from Utah Prep. They will be taking on the Fort in our next basketball game here. Tip off in just about 10 minutes. And ladies and gentlemen, check your pockets. We have a car, key-fob, over there at the scores table if somebody is missing their fob. Never mind. No, we still have it. We still have a fob here at the scores table if somebody is missing it. If not, I'm going home in a nice ride.
All right, so listen, welcome in. It is a big-time atmosphere here on the grind session, and we got a matchup between Utah Prep, the number 6 seed, taking on the 4th and 11th seed that's out to prove a little something. But let's talk real quick about this atmosphere. And a lot of fans have come out to see AJ, rightfully so. He's in his own backyard. BYU fans are out. What are you looking forward to the most, Cullen? We'll start with you here in this one.
Hey, man, this will be my first time seeing, well, either one of these teams. But, of course, you know, you want to see those lottery picks, those future lottery picks. So I'm excited to see AJ, to see Maniquit, you know, what they're made of, and kind of get my evaluation. But see what all the hype is about, really, is to see, you know, #1 player in the country, arguably, and just excited. It's electric in the crowd, like you said.
And, Coach, AJ, man, this is a kid who's been talked about all season long. Listen, the NBA feels like he's going to be maybe the next face of the league, so on and so forth. How big is it for him to make a championship run? I know it starts win and go home. What are you expecting out of AJ tonight?
I'm not really expecting anything other than what he's shown us he has the capacity to do. He's a big-time player. He understands the moment. He's a guy who's dialed in and he's with it. Who's with it? Needs to perform.
And for the Fort, we know this is a team that's been hungry for respect. They've been saying, what about us?
Absolutely.
Not just our national team, but what about us? This is our opportunity for them to prove themselves.
Absolutely.
This is an opportunity for Coach Houston to say, hey, listen, we got some guys too, and our guys are going to be up for the challenge, and we know they're looking forward to this. Brian, what are you expecting out of these Falcons, man?
Just, you hit it right on the head. For them to step up and to demonstrate to everybody that they're built for this. They're here legitimately, and that they got something. They're going to have something to say about the outcome of this game.
And what better way, too, you know, when the crowd fills up, you got everybody watching. You know, you got college coaches in the building, probably
like a home
scouts.
game. Yep.
Right. And kind of spoil a homecoming type thing, senior night, that it is.
Utah Prep Squad.
And we'll send it over to our PA announcer for the introduction of our starting lineup.
Fort Erie, Ontario, Canada. We are going to introduce the starting lineup for the Falcons. At 1 forward, the 6'8" senior. Number 7, Luca Singa. A 6'3" guard. He's a senior. He's from Montreal. He wears number 13, Sader Servilas. A 6'4" junior from Montreal, number 14, Anthony Ponga. A 6'2" senior. He's also from Montreal. He will play college basketball at Maine next year. Number 64, Bashir Ngala. And the big fella in the middle from Oakville, Ontario, Canada. He is a 7-foot senior. He wears number 12. He will play college basketball at Sam Houston State next year. Matt Dan. And now the starting lineup for Utah Prep. A 6'6" junior from Hawaii, number 1, Anthony Valesi. A 7'1" senior. He's from Las Vegas, Nevada. He'll play college basketball at Brigham Young University next year. Number 32, Xavier State. A 6'7" senior from Idaho. He will play college basketball at Idaho next year. Number 11, Jackson Rasmussen. A 6'2" senior. He's from Hilo, Hawaii. He will play at Washington next to number 23, J.J. Vanderquist. And a 6'9" senior from Brockton, Massachusetts. He will also play at Brigham Young University next year. Number 3, a McDonald's All-American, A.J. Devansa.
So we're set and ready to roll, and Utah obviously in their home uniforms at a higher seed. They're the number 6 seed here in this one, 11 seed. And listen, if they can survive and advance, this will be a signature win for Coach Smart. This has been a juggling thing. We talked about it from the beginning of the season, how, listen, there's been the coaching change. There's been a change in philosophy. There's been different voices. And for any kids at any level, that's always a challenge, especially playing at this level.
Right. And, you know, when you bring in a guy like Keith Smart, who has coached at the pro level, like
been a head coach in the NBA.
Yeah, that's what I mean. In the NBA, yeah, I mean, you know, he brings that automatic respect, and so guys are going to listen to what he says. Guys are going to respect him, and I mean, again, just a great atmosphere here, playing in front of a home crowd. Couldn't ask for anything better.
It's the danger of the situation, though. A lot of emotion.
Right. I'll give you an X factor here. We know Bashir is the guy for the Fort, but Matt Dan, I'm curious to see how effective the 7-footer for Sam Houston. We know how skilled he is and how effective he's been in the past.
Absolutely.
So foul there, first.
Foul on number 64, Bashir
Sure.
Salah. His first.
The main commit.
Balls up. Go 11.
Again, the winner of this game is going to take on Winston-Salem tomorrow at 4:15.
I love that. I love either matchup
Yep.
there.
Sheer. Paint touch. That won't go. The battle for the rebound. And
Utah Prep basketball.
You're growing up. Listen, if you're the Fort, you got a lot of stuff going. You got, for lack of a better term, the 12th man effect here, like in the football game in Seattle. You got, you know, nobody's here to see them win. Put it that way.
Here's going to be an off-ball foul. They're completely face guarding AJ, and that's the second foul that he's already drawn here in the first minute.
Second team foul.
So AJ's already drawn 2 fouls on Fort Erie. I'm sorry, the Fort. Now, Anthony develops that on a consistent basis. He goes to a completely different level, and he's a dog on defense. One of my favorite X factors here on the grind session. I think he's, always said it, I think he's an underrated guy.
That's your guy for sure, AJ.
Dude
Every
was
time
over.
I see
day
Felissa
one.
makes a play.
Absolutely. That's my dude. I felt like when AJ made the transition from Prolific to Utah, Anthony would be the one that would benefit from it the most. And I told him, I hope you're guarding AJ in practice every day. You can become the best defender in the country. Already has a ton of athleticism, plays above the rim.
You know, I've been wondering if these goals, the goals that hang from the top, they're pretty low. I've been wondering if they ever make a difference.
They're not visible on the screen, but I know exactly.
I mean, that was close. That last 3 by Felisi.
JJ, Maniquit in the air there, and nearly a turnover. Tied at 2.
No stopping that.
Nope, not at all.
With his size, his shot release.
Sheer.
Great take. Yeah, and draws the foul.
Bucket by Bashir and Bala.
Great answer, and for the Fort, you just want to get that first one to go so that you can get these jitters out of the way.
Yep.
You know, I mean, obviously Utah Prep's amped up right now as far as, like I said, playing in front of their home crowd.
There's not a seat left in the house in front of us, behind us, above us.
It elevates the performance of everyone, including us. Like, it makes it that much more fun of an atmosphere to be around.
Fort playing with house splitting here. Tied at 5.
And as you've seen the first 2 defensive possessions, they've been very physical, especially with Devontae.
That's the thing, though. He's such a mismatch. 6'8", can put it on the floor the way he does.
Right,
It's not fair.
He's elite.
That's why he's projected to go as high as he is projected to go in the 26th draft. Ooh, caught in no man's land. And Matt steps out of bounds, runs out of real estate, and then to go back to Utah.
Fort looks like they're overthinking it a little bit. Just play basketball.
JJ, that looks good. Oh, yeah. That's his game. JJ Maniquit, 2-time gold medalist, Team USA.
Oh,
that's the guy I'm talking about. That was the one, Matt.
Wow.
X Factor here in this one. My goodness.
Could have even been a foul as well.
Matt said if you didn't know, now you know. AJ.
AJ wanted that foul.
Dangerous team. These guys believe they can win.
They feel like they got that motion. Oh, well off there. And here's the deal. The crowd they have is the other team from Canada. Fort Erie is in the crowd cheering their butts off.
Uh-oh. There you go.
Here in this one.
Fouls on number 13, Samir Serbilis, his second, 3rd team foul.
Already 2 on Serbilis.
Basketball out of bounds.
Oh, now what? Now, hold on.
Oh, wait.
How's
He
that
was in
not
the
a
air,
shooting
right?
foul?
He was about. Yeah. Wow. There's Anthony.
They essentially get a layup out of it anyway.
X Factor, man. If Utah's going to advance far in this tournament, 2 guys. We know what AJ's going to bring, but Anthony and JJ got to be who they're capable of. But the Fort playing with a lot of passion here as they throw it down. Luka Sinda with that putback.
A great job by Sinda to read that one off the rim. Anticipated the miss. No foul.
Jackson. Putting that one in.
I can see what you mean about Falesi, dog on the defensive end. You can tell. You can already tell he takes pride in that, of being that, pressuring the ball.
He's super athletic too.
Yeah,
super athletic.
Jackson Kiss checks into the game here for Utah Prep. Actually get a breather. May with it. Bashir. That won't go. Anthony with the rebound. JJ Maniquit. Falesi. Maniquit. Paint touch. Tough shot. Good defense there. Wall up by the Fort. Here's May controlling the offense here for the Fort. And it's going to be a foul, and that's 2 on Falesi. Overly aggressive there. And
number 1, Anthony Falesi, his second, third team foul.
High school kids, a lot of emotion to handle. Senior night.
Want to play well.
Sometimes you can be a little too amped up.
Fam here.
Yep.
Uncle here for the first time of the year. Aunt's here. Grade school teacher here. All of that.
Good hands there by Kiss on the strip. I bet AJ gets all those calls right there.
Oh, without a doubt.
Fouls on number 4, Brennan May, his first.
And he's mastered the art of putting defenders in a tough spot too. Like there's some skill behind, some method behind his madness, that's for sure.
Love that pass. And I don't love it because it's behind the back. It's just the right pass, the quickest way to get it there.
42. Utah does not want this Fort Erie team to hang around.
The more they hang around, the more confidence it's going to build for the Fort.
Good pass.
And it'll be a traveling violation right before a shot clock violation.
And that one, that's not an alley-oop dunk, but it's an alley-oop off the glass right there is what he was, I think, what the pass was intended to be.
So 11-9, Utah leads here. 2.5 to go in this first quarter. Jackson Kiss over to Southwick. Southwick, a post entry here to Maniquit. Maniquit. Good find there for 3, and that won't go. Dan, who had that big dunk early in this quarter, back in for the Fort.
I noticed Maniquit wanted that on the block there. Is that, like I said, I haven't seen these guys play this year. Is that part of his game?
He plays from there.
Get you on the block?
Yeah. Not so much to score, but it allows him to be able to get.
He called a. Wow. Wow.
It allows him to get into the interior of the defense and be able to probe without having to do a whole bunch of setup work.
Right. He's got the body for it. Yep. You know, I mean, big, strong kid.
Big call there. Thought that was going to be a turnover. That's
backcourt.
backcourt.
Good pressure by Devonta there. It's almost like he read that. He knows if he pushed up on him right there, he could step back. Smart IQ. Push.
$11-9 our score.
Yeah, that's a travel.
Yeah. Tight ball game so far. JJ. Second through. Yes.
Excellent.
Good pace.
Yeah.
To that move.
And as you can clearly tell, that's his second bucket off of that screen. So he's a great pick guy for as a guard. Take that screen and then either create or get your own shot.
fouls on number 4.
Jackson Kiss picks up that foul. 2 shots coming up here from Matt.
Matt Dan to the strike to shoot 2.
Sam Houston State's getting themselves one with that,
oh, yeah.
with that young
They
guy.
got to steal, man.
Yeah.
They got to steal with Matt.
Absolutely.
You imagine 10 or 15 more pounds on him. He's a competitor.
That's what I like about him. He's definitely a competitor. He's with it. Whatever you with, he with that.
Yep.
Now notice Servilus checks back in with 2 fouls. Yeah, I think he's primarily going to guard either Maniquit or Devonta. So that puts him in a tough situation. Now with Devonta behind the ball, you got to push here.
Big shot here. That won't go. Jackson Kiss with the rebound. Our score 13-10.
Oh, great look. Great look.
15-10.
Or I should say great no look.
With the assist to Jackson Kiss.
Tough shot. Tough turnaround. He makes it.
I like it.
Look like he's done that before.
Yeah, exactly. So like you've said before, Coach, it may not be a great or a good shot for some, but he looked very comfortable with that, and of course he makes it. So can they play without fouling Devonta? They did that time.
One shot here.
Go ahead and go.
Too early, I
Deep.
think. Oh, but he makes it. Tied at 15.
You don't get
There it is.
you don't get to throw your finger up when you bank it. You just got to take the points and go on. We don't get to celebrate that.
So we're tied at 15, folks. This is a homecoming for, I should say, senior night for Utah Prep. Here in this one, it is a road to a world championship. The winner of this game is going to get Winston-Salem tomorrow, as we'll be down to 8 teams when we're done tonight. Let's give you the matchup so far. The 11 o'clock game tomorrow will be Dream City Fort Erie. 12:45 game is going to be Iowa United versus DME. 2:30, it would be Prolific Prep against the Academy of Central Florida, and Winston-Salem is going to take on the victor in this ball game. We're all tied at 15. Just as expected, the Fort has come out being very, very competitive here in this one. You see the huddles, the intensity. You see the kids having a good time. Let's take a look at this crowd. Let's see this crowd out here, man. These fans have come out to have a good time. Let's go both sides. Let's pan both sides here. Oh, we got people up top, people all across the bottom. There we go. Give me a view up top, too. Up top, up top. Our people up there, man. So many fans coming out to watch here tonight.
As we start the second quarter,
Fort will have possession here to start the quarter.
Utah Prep opened up the first quarter 7 of 16 from the field. The Fort 6 of 12.
That rattles in. Big shot there. Monga knocks down his first shot, and that's going to be a foul on the floor there.
So strong, man.
fouls on number 7, Luka Cinder, his first team foul.
It's special too how in a play like that when he makes body contact with the defender, how he maintains his space without pushing into the defender's space.
There's AJ, short corner with it, posting up. Tough pull up. Yeah, I guess in this game. Miss.
Those are those ones, there's nothing you can do about it either. Like I said, with his size, you're not going to block his shot. But more importantly, obviously, he makes those.
Yep.
You know, consistently.
It's supposed to be 14. I think it's supposed to be 24, 14. 24. Travel violation there on Jackson Kiss.
Leslie back in the game with his 2 fouls as well.
Interesting.
Nice.
Good finish there.
Nice finish with the inside hand there to avoid the block.
And he counts it. Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
That's different.
Yeah, that's very different.
I don't hate it. That one was a little excessive, though, I will say.
Man. The Fort is all confused on that one.
I gave the signal.
And so is the table. Let's watch this play.
Adam Silver wouldn't object to that.
No. I just hope that continuation is called the rest of the game. That's all I can tell you.
I can assure you it will not.
You know something I always pick out
Man.
too, AJ? Devonta's rotation on his shot is perfect. He's got that great back spin on the ball.
Yeah.
And that's even on his shots where he's shooting over you with a fadeaway, whatever it may be. He's got those great mechanics.
We talk about this grind session and what it does for kids, man, but can you imagine being a coach on this circuit and you get to go head-to-head with Keith Smart?
Wow. Yeah. Yeah. Legend, college basketball,
that's
national champion.
That's crazy.
Two-time NBA coach.
He was on that undefeated team as well, 87 for IU.
He hit the shot to
He
win
hit
it.
the shot to win it. Yeah. Absolutely. AJ giving it up. Lefty.
Nice. Great decision.
Same thing. Crashing there. Yes. Good defense there by the Fort. Good strong drive.
Foul's going to be on number 35, Gary Kasinga, his first team foul.
So that call, that was a call on the first shot, right?
Yep.
It was just a little late, but I mean, it was a foul. You saw clearly from here.
Sadiq, first one's good. Second good as well. And you hear Coach barking out pressure here defensively for the Fort. Good move inside there for Utah Prep. Kasinga,
Need that.
the junior, getting it done. Tied at 22. There's Matt. Putting that ball right underneath his chin, man. Textbook there. Shot clock at 5. AJ gets his palms on it. Be out of bounds.
And again, I think that's an IQ switch right there. He knows the shot clock's running down. He knows if he jumps that screen or jumps that switch, it's going to force a tough shot like he just did.
And how about the Defensive Player of the Year on the grind session?
Right.
Showing you why. Long three there, knocked down.
Anthony Ponga.
Anthony Ponga knocking down the three, 25-22. Just over 5 minutes to go. Here's Kiss. Flexi inside. Flexi. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I know what y'all gonna say. I'm fanboying over here. You daggone right. You daggone right with that athleticism. Come on, man. Come on. My goodness.
I want to make a point, too, about Ponga. Correct me if I'm wrong, but he's the one that banked in the three, right? And since then, he's made 2 in a row. So now 3 in a row after that bank. So even though that really a bank is a miss, I mean, really?
I need to shout out Mama. I'm sorry. Listen, Anthony's mom is over there by the big light up G. She's waving that towel like she just don't care. That's her signature move. You'll see her in our promos. She don't ever sit down. She's into the game, locked in. Mom is locked in. Go ahead, Coach. I'm sorry.
Well, that was the only point I was making. Even though that bank shot, the bank 3 at the buzzer in the first quarter, it's really a miss, but still, that gave him the confidence, and now he's made 3 in a row. So, I mean, it's, just something to keep an eye on.
Let me get a shot at Mom there. She's standing up by the Tanager sign. There's the family right there. There's the Flexi family, but Mom's on the other side there. There she is. There she is. She's the one put together See You Night, man. She's waving that towel like she just don't care. And, man, she's a big supporter of the grind session. Her son is a great kid on and off the court.
Best
He's done a great job raising that.
hosting experience that I've had was what they did when we went to Hawaii
yes.
in December.
(25-24). Utah trails by 1 here. And AJ with the block. JJ with the loose ball to the AJ. Oh, man, a lot of contact there.
Now, if anything's close here, it'll be a foul. If you get any kind of contact from Utah. There you go.
Yep.
Fouls on number 4. Deshaun Saint, his second. 4th team foul.
So next one to be bonus. So that's the 4th team foul there on 4th. They got to let some of that cold air, Utah air up in this sucker, man.
Yeah. Woo. A lot more bodies, gets a little warmer.
Absolutely.
In here.
Big time game, big time atmosphere, big time player doing big time things. AJ knocking it down.
How many times do you see that out of bounds play? I know just from watching a little film, they go to that a lot simply because he can make that shot. Not many can make that.
And a drive there, and it's going to be a block there. I think it's going to be on Maniquit. It will be.
Yeah, that last bucket for DeMonte put him in double figures with 10.
Second team foul. So there, Cerritos to the strike for 2.
We got a ball game here, guys.
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
I don't know if people are noticing it or not, but
the best high school league in the country. Best high school league in the world. Anyone says different is in denial. It's like not even close. Like it's not even debatable. This is crazy.
And that's one thing I've always loved about the grind session is it is players from all over the world. You see it in every matchup.
Talking about 11 years of just excellence. Over 61 players, alumni on the NBA roster at the start of this season. Over 100 players that's been drafted. Over 1,500 that have gone on to play collegiate. Think about that. Over 1,500 players in 11. That's over 100 players a year.
Yep, that's nuts.
That's crazy. Wow. Big time shot right there.
I mean, that was a good 10 feet behind the line right there. Nice take.
And JJ's going to earn a trip to the line there.
He's showing out a little bit tonight.
He is. Playing downhill.
I love the move, too. With all his momentum going left, he puts a little cross in there to get back to the right. Nearly completes the three-point play. A three-point opportunity.
Two of two there for JJ.
6 for Mandequin. Jump hook.
Shot clock running down. It's got to go up. Shot clock violation.
That's why I was saying the smartest play there would have been a jump hook, at least just to give yourself a chance for an offensive rebound.
Yep. Mandequin checked it. Yep. He's just picking his spots. I mean, he's almost bluffing the defender, too. And he really sells it. He really sells them fakes.
Well, and like I said earlier, when you've got a guard like that who makes good decisions off of the screen, who is just as much of a threat to score as he is to create, you know, he's a great pick and roll point guard. And a lot of times as a coach, you can make the game simple that way. Hey, just give him a screen.
Yep.
Or give it to the #1 pick. Either one, you know, whatever you want to do.
1 and 2 at the line there. We're tied at 29. Tough shot. Offensive rebound, though, stays with the forward, but JJ gets his hands on it.
Nice.
And good play up there. We're going to timeout ball by the fort. Listen, I feel like I'm in the game. Are anybody else sweating, or is it just me?
Right.
How you guys are keeping these freshly shaved heads without sweating? I have no idea. This is amazing. I'm dripping from the forehead. What do you guys have that I don't? What is going on here?
I saw Coach at the barbershop this morning. We got a fresh cut.
My goodness. 31-29. All right, you guys, early thoughts here as we approach halftime and before we get the thoughts of the coaches. Brian, let's start with Utah Prep.
I expect it. That's a fight. This Fort Erie team, they know that they deserve to be here. Just like you said prior in the broadcast, they felt like they've been slighted all year. They absolutely were a power conference team from the beginning. They've shown that at every possible moment. I think this is the culmination of what they've thought and what they've held to be true for the entire year, this type of performance. We don't care who's on your roster. We don't care what you have. We're right there with you.
And for Utah, again, we've all made a big deal about the changes and things of that nature, but they're in another dogfight here.
Hey, and I got a little stat for you that Jesse slides to me during the game. 11-6 matchup, that's the most common upset that we've had in the grind session over the years. So, and what is it in the NCAA? It's like the 12-5 or
Yeah,
something
somewhere
like that.
similar, yep.
Yeah, so it's, you know, and what I've seen is the Fort, they've come out, you almost expect them to be, or for me anyway, I haven't seen them play. You almost expect them to be a little intimidated. They've shown no intimidation. They know they belong, but, you know, playing against a great team in Utah Prep. Yep.
Long three there. That rattles just off there. And AJ with the rebound. Maniquit into the front court. Maniquit shows and throws that up.
A little bit too much dip on the chip.
Yeah, a little bit. You would make Jay proud right there. 31-29.
Something else I've noticed, you're seeing almost every possession now late in the shot clock. Utah Prep has really turned up the intensity and forcing the Fort into tough shots.
You got him, Luka. You got him, Luka.
AJ.
Step up.
It's all day.
Yes.
AJ Namatsa,
So
mid-range
simple.
game.
Well, and that's that stuff that you say, okay, oh, that just can't be stopped. That's that number one pick stuff, guys that can make those shots.
Bashir, too strong there on the left hand, and Anthony gets fouled here, and it's bonus, I believe. Yeah. 2 shots coming up here for Anthony.
Foul number 7, Luka Sinda, his second. We are in the bonus. Anthony Falesi to the line for 2.
You kind of get the feel as well that even, obviously we've got a whole other half to play.
Yeah.
But this next possession for the Fort is super important to get a bucket, to kind of calm down a little bit, stop the momentum.
So 1 of 2 at the line there for Anthony. 34-29. Fort into the front court. Orange look here. 14 to go on the shot clock. And a reach in by Kiss.
Foul on number 4, Jackson.
Not bad.
Kiss,
Still in
his
good shape.
third team foul.
Sheer giving it up. AJ sitting down defensively. And rejects that one. Out of here with 2 seconds to go on the shot clock.
That's where you see his length. He closes out. All he does is get the
That was
hand
a
up to
hook
close
shot.
the space.
My goodness.
And then with the block there,
And
again,
the
showing
front
the length.
row is
Watch
full of
this.
smiles.
He blocked a hook shot.
Wow.
Right.
It's different.
Now,
Let's get the front row. Like the front row is just all smiles. BYU is like, yes, he's on his way. He's on his way.
And I think kind of to my point too, Coach, is if he doesn't have the length that he has, that three's taken before he gets there. You know, so he knows he gets that hand out, closes the space, and then he's probably gonna, if you try to shoot against me, I'm gonna swat that one in the
Absolutely.
stands too.
Absolutely.
Devonta with 12 in the first half, solid, very efficient, shooting the ball well. As advertised, right?
No question.
tomorrow we get started at 11 o'clock in the morning.
18.4 on the clock, just 2 on the shot clock here for the Fort. This is going to be this will be difficult to even get a shot off.
Academy against Iowa United at 2:30.
Honestly, if you're the Fort at this point, you just at least want to get something to hit the rim, just to at least give yourself an offensive rebound chance.
Winston-Salem against the winner of this ball game.
Fort to inbound. 2 on the shot clock. And again, I feel like this is a big possession. Yeah, that's going to be blocked. Oh. But, yeah. But they did what they needed to do, even though they don't convert. But you pick up a foul, and now it's going to be free throws on the other end as well.
Get a possession back, though.
Yeah.
Get lucky, and they go 1 for 2, 0 for 2. You get a chance with 13 seconds to go back and get a good look from three-point range. It'll still be a one-possession ball game at halftime. If you're Fort Erie, that's you can't think of a better situation to be in. You just want to be in striking distance.
And give Kiss a lot of credit on that box out as well. It's going to wind up potentially being just like a bucket after he makes the first free throw. It's his first point of the game. Important box out here as well for the Fort. Kiss leaves no question. Oh, he started the count. Maybe a, yeah. I don't know if you noticed that, Coach. 44 there.
Tossed it back to the
Morshavich went out and touched the ball, and the ref started the count, even though they had a different player taking it out. That should have been out of bounds, potentially. And they're going to get a bucket out of it. So like you said, Coach, that's almost best case scenario for the Fort right here to get a bucket, cut it back down to 5, go into the half with a little bit of momentum.
Absolutely.
That's bad miss.
So, and again, potentially a missed call right there as far as touching the top or touching the bar at the top of the backboard. AJ's first interview with the coach will be with Coach Keith Smart.
You got it right.
Here's AJ.
Yeah, right, yes. All right, Coach, per usual, it's a dogfight, obviously, right? Your team's up 5, crowd behind you as well. What's the thought process for you guys as you prepare for the second half?
Well, they basically incredible threes. We knew this team would play extremely hard. We were only up by 1 point last time we played. I think what we got to go in this half here, we're trying to post up, but they just packing the lane. We got to play fast with space, and then we got to get stops so we can rebound and run. And when we do that, beautiful basketball.
All right, good luck in the third quarter, Coach. All right, we'll see how it comes out. The Fort came to bring the fight, though. They are not backing down. The crowd is behind Utah Prep. Can they pull it out, move on to the next round, and survive an advanced season right here on the Grind Session?
Welcome to Hawaii.
Well, welcome to the Grind Session. We're on the move once again, and we're in Hawaii. Yeah, JJ Maniquit is about to show out in front of these home fans. AJ Devonson, too, is ready to play, and we're ready for a great show. Utah Prep at home, so to speak, a true home game for them. I know it's Utah, but they got a lot of kids from right here in Hawaii, and the fans are ready to see them perform. Are you ready? That's the question. Yeah, it's the Grind Session.
I'm JJ Maniquit. I'm from Hilo, Hawaii, and I'm a senior at Utah Prep. Growing up in Hilo, I mean, it's a special place. I mean, the people here are just super passionate about where we come from and our culture, and family's everything here. I'm so passionate about this place, and to see, you know, the love that they show back and reciprocate, puts a smile on my face, but it's been a special opportunity, and I'm just super grateful for it.
My name is Anthony Falesi. I'm from Laie, Hawaii. It's on Oahu. Very small town, very small community, but a lot of love from that side. I think coming home, it's amazing, it's great. You know, seeing a lot of family, just being around my people, it's always amazing.
I mean, it feels great, you know, coming back home, being able to play in front of my home crowd, people from all over the island coming out to support us, and, you know, I just try to represent where I come from, wherever I go, so being at Utah Prep, I'm still representing Kohala, and trying to make everybody there proud, and not only them, but the whole state of Hawaii.
Let's get it. Let's go. We're in Hawaii. It's the grind section.
You know, I'm super grateful for the opportunity to bring such a high-level basketball tournament to our hometown here in Hilo, Hawaii. You know, growing up here my whole life, this kind of level, high-level basketball at the high school level almost seemed unattainable growing up here. And the fact that I was able to work with the grind session and bring an event like this here and let the kids and the community experience basketball at this level means everything to me and my family, and we're just overjoyed to share our experiences through basketball here with our hometown.
Welcome to Hilo, Hawaii.
It's the grind session, man.
Motley. Throw down there. Stop quick. Live action. We're an opportunity here.
AJ.
Straight down the lane. Flush.
We've been doing the grind session now for 11 years, but as I was telling Jay, we have never experienced a community that has supported us like you guys have, okay?
If you want to get better, if you want to play the best competition there is in high school basketball is the grind session for sure.
No matter where I go, I adore. This will always be my home. This is my home. Means everything to me. There's no other place in the world I'd rather be. We're going around, see the beautiful city. Taking silence. This is our home. Means everything to me. There's no other place I would raise. Strive for greatness. Strive for greatness. Strive for greatness. Strive for greatness.
Uh-oh, here you go. Showtime. Whoa! Oh, my goodness.
Strive for greatness.
Shot fake, step back. Bang. Another good shot. Guess who?
Strive for greatness.
All right, Coach, 5-point game here. You guys talked about it all year. Put some respect on our name. You come ready to battle here tonight. I know you guys plan on winning this game. What's it going to take for you guys to pull this one off?
I mean, first, I feel like I'm having deja vu. We played these guys a couple weeks ago, 2-possession game at half. We can right our wrongs. More ball movement, more player movement, more selflessness, better screening, spacing. Give ourselves a better opportunity on the old boards, and we'll have a really good chance to win this.
All right, good luck in the second half. Yeah, we'll see who comes out on top. It's a great game. We've had 2 back-to-back really good games. We got a great crowd, too. Stick around, more fun on the way. This is the Grind Session.
3 seed in our tournament. We get started at 11 o'clock tomorrow morning. Green City Christian and the Falcons from Fort Erie International Academy.
All right, so here we go. Third quarter. Coach's thoughts.
I'll give you some stats real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
Of course, Utah Prep being led by A.J. DeMonso, 12, 5 of 9 from the field. He also has 2 blocks in this game, a big one there at the end of the half. As a team, 14 of 29 from the field and just 1 of 9 from 3. So not shooting it well from 3, 11 of 26 for the Fort. They've made 4 out of 13 threes, led by Ponga with 9.
Quick set here for Anthony, kicks it out to AJ, and that won't go. Battle for the rebound and stay with Utah. And JJ.
Great pass.
Great pass. And that rattles in. We got a player hurt for the Fort. Anthony Ponga is hobbled here.
And that pass by Maniquit, it's not the easiest pass to be accurate with, and he hits the shooter right in the pocket. Great pass, great shot.
Corner pocket.
Yep.
So Matt up top here. And we got a legal screen here.
His third. First team foul.
It's just a physical screen to me. But as you said earlier about Maniquit, he understands how to sell things. And he got him one there.
Ooh. Yeah, settle with them steps, right? Footwork. AJ, wrap around pass. Nice. Throw down. Hey, teammates down, teammates next year at BYU.
Yep, travel.
So, start that Utah was looking for here. Let's watch this pass.
Great wrap pass, nobody drops to help the backside.
Good job by the big man without being able to score that without putting the ball on the floor.
Right.
It's a simple pivot right into a shot.
Another good finish there.
Great touch around the rim from the big.
Listen, you get some offensive contribution at the block from him. Big time plus for Utah. 43-31. JJ collapsing there, and that's going to be a foul on Matt Dan, who is just giving it all he has here in this one.
You can see the defensive intensity really stepping up here for Utah Prep in this third quarter, kind of setting the tone here for the second half. Talk about a nightmare, somebody guarding you, Devontae. He's so
Good
physical
length,
and long and aggressive without fouling. Ooh.
Jackson.
Field goal.
Rasmussen.
Jackson Rasmussen.
Big run here to start.
10-0 run to start the quarter here for Utah Prep. 2 minutes off the clock. The Fort, listen, needing some stops right now.
Oh, yeah. Because, I mean, with the firepower that Utah Prep has, this could, I mean, clearly it went to 15 in a hurry. That 15 could turn into 25, 30 very quickly. And, man, Coach, it has gotten hot in here now.
Need to get a little Nelly going.
Yeah. We're hot sitting over here not doing anything. I can't imagine being on the floor.
Oh, my goodness.
Jesse's she's putting the bottle of water to her forehead.
I think it's probably boiling right now. So 46-31. I have to tell you, too, just some inside information. That Dan's been under the weather for a couple days. He's been, every time there's a timeout, he's over the top of the trash can over there, but he's playing his heart out, man. He's not backing down. Sheer.
Desperately need a bucket here if you're the Fort.
That rebound. Jackson double dribble there. Thought. Give that up, big fella. I had one tip for X. Just got to develop a base. Very straight up and down when he starts to pivot. Maybe initially on the catch to the stands, but as soon as that ball hits his hands, he starts standing up. That's where you lose your leverage for a kid, as that could add a few pounds as well.
I think he shares the same issue that a lot of bigs do. Establishing a solid base to play off of isn't something that typically comes natural for them. They'll play with high hips on a narrow base, and it makes it really, really difficult to get in and out of moves. And then it also makes it extremely more difficult to be on balance and to get vertical.
Bonsa puts so much stress on the defense. I mean, it's, and you'll see this at the next level and even the next, like, he is going to draw a lot of fouls. I mean, it's just, sometimes you have no choice.
AJ 2 of 2 there, and this is a 17-point ball game. We had a dogfight at halftime.
Fort still yet to score here in the second half.
Wow, great point. All gas, no breaks here for Utah. Sheer, try to get him on the board. No. Here's Maniquit. Maniquit getting downhill.
JJ puts a lot of stress on the defense, too.
So strong, playing through contact, getting downhill. That shot won't go.
Nice help.
Great defense by Utah as a team here.
Wow.
That's a good call there.
Yeah, and Utah Preps just put the clamps on defensively. I mean, clearly haven't given up any points in the second half. The intensity's there. But they, I mean, to me, they, just as far as a profile, they're a great defensive team anyway.
Yeah.
And so when you get that great defensive team that's locked in, now that defense is even better.
I think the story, too, the storyline that has to be told with this Utah team, and obviously we got a long way to play, is the commotion of the coaching change. Is this the point? It has to be that they have settled into their sets where they need to be, everybody's role, and now you can go out and focus on executing instead of learning a ton of new stuff. You could almost see there's a different level of comfort with who has what responsibility on this team. Here, Coach Smart telling no, we didn't want to leave. Go double that. What are you doing?
Utah Prep still on the run, right? Currently 14-0 to start the half.
That's a heck of a drought.
Yep, we're halfway through this quarter. They're looking to continue to build on it, and JJ does. Maniquit. That knocked down.
Very, very good in the post. Very effective.
Shear almost got that thing caught on his hip. JJ switching everything, and he gets his hands on another one. Loose ball, he comes back up with it. He'll let it fly. Jay Maniquit off there as Jackson comes up with that loose ball. Another feel like a three, yes. Timeout.
Utah smells blood.
Utah out, please. Your foot on somebody's throat, not letting up. My goodness.
JJ's hands defensively are so quick. Yeah, he's so strong on the block too, as you say there in the replay. But we've seen him get several deflections here that have turned into steals. I mean, just very, very quick hands defensively, very physical defender as well.
(55-31). .401 to go here in this third quarter.
I think we hit up the club after the game.
Listen, the club came to us today. Now, if they play House of Pain, listen, I'm going to have to go get some Melania. Turn it all the way up.
So not only is the fort being held scoreless this half, but Utah Prep already with 19 in the quarter, so they've exploded offensively.
Offensive and defensive run here. Oh, sliding that one away. My goodness. They're dominating. They're dominating this third quarter.
The fort would have given anything to get that goaltending call there. I don't know if it was or not, but it was close.
Utah's calling out double stagger, which is Fort Erie's out of bounds play.
Yep. Anthony jumping to the ball right there. Yep. And it goes off the fort as well. Those are the plays that don't go in the stat sheet, stat book, but makes him who he is. And what makes me excited about Anthony Falesi as a player. Doesn't get credit for still there, and it's just big time plays. Oh, I don't know. That's a lot of ball. That's a lot of ball there.
Foul is on 0. Owen Empire, his third.
Got him.
Fifth
block.
Foul. Jackson Rasmussen to the line for 2.
Coach just brought the referee's attention to the foul count. Yep. It's 5-0.
(57-31).
Currently up to a 21-0 run.
Almost 6 minutes of play. almost nothing near turnover.
Fouls on number 11, Jackson Rasmussen, his first.
Southwick checks into the game. And AJ get a breather. So remember, too, as this game goes on, if it continues to trend this way, you have to prepare for tomorrow.
Yep.
There's no day in between here.
Oh, you got to dunk that.
I think that was Maniquit's intention.
It was. He put it right there perfect for him.
JJ. Southwick. Yes. Southwick, you fill that thing up, man.
24-0.
Oh
this
my
half.
gosh. Keep track of that stat, because post game, I love to talk about however long this run continues. Being the changing point of this ball game.
John Southwick, his first.
I mean, think about that. 5-point game at half.
It's almost a shutout for 9 minutes. 6.5 minutes where like a complete shutout.
Balls up.
What's that run up to?
24-0. And I mean, it's not that the Fort's taking bad. I mean, that wasn't a great shot there, but I mean, they're not getting any clean looks. Just put it. I mean,
I think the shot they just took was pretty clean. I just think they're so completely out of sync and so demoralized at this point that even the good shots that they get, they can't make.
This isn't a punch in the mouth. This is, you got knocked down, and the count got to 8 before you stood back up. Like, this is wobbling up against the ropes here.
If you notice, even the shots that they've taken, they've got shots that have hit the backboard. They're shooting air balls. Like the misses that they have aren't even close.
that's great defense. Man, that's great defense.
Kiss. Giving it up and big contest there. Ready to dive after the loose ball, too, for the Fort. Nice up and under, and that won't go. You put a lid on the basket. Who put the lid on the basket here for the Fort? My goodness. It's under a minute, and the Fort has yet to score a single point in the quarter.
Just a nightmare if you're a coach.
They've scored almost as many points in this quarter as you scored in the first half, all while you haven't scored a basket.
Right.
They've got 24 up at this point. Fort Erie had 31 in the first half, so you're 7 points short of that, and you haven't scored a basket.
I'm curious. In a grind session game and definitely a bracket game, has there ever been anyone that's ever pitched a shutout in a quarter? Ever. That's hard for me to believe that's ever happened. Wow. Anthony. Southwick. Almost want to see if he holds for one. They will now. JJ.
Yeah, that's tough.
Wow. 60. What do you say? I mean,
Utah Prep 60, the Fort 31.
Let's say we're looking at each other like, wait, what do you say?
That's one if you looked at your phone and you saw the score at half, and now you looked at it again, you're like, okay, my
Misprint,
phone must
right?
be glitching or something. Like it's not updating.
Let me hit refresh. What's the signal here?
Yeah.
My goodness.
I think the first thing you say is, well, guys, so next year, when we run this thing back, let's not be here.
Wow.
And like you said earlier, it'll be interesting to see if any, if AJ plays at all, if he starts to go to his bench even more to rest for that game tomorrow night.
I think JJ and AJ have to come off the floor immediately.
Yeah.
Just a reminder, folks, the winner of this game plays again tomorrow at 4:15. They'll take on Winston-Salem. We have 4 games on the schedule for you. Tomorrow starting at 11 o'clock in the morning.
Let's get a basket right here for you.
Yeah.
And I'll give you something that I just noticed from Kasinga as well. Not only is the orders coming from the bench about what plays they're running, he was saying pin down, it's coming. So even the players on the floor have studied and understand the game film and know what's coming from the fort.
Now, okay, so let's talk about this. Anthony, bro. Anthony Valesi, man. That play again, clamps. Let's talk about this real quick. What does it look like with a Utah-Winston-Salem matchup tomorrow?
I love it.
Playing the way Utah, what we're seeing this Utah prep, not the Utah prep that we've seen in Georgia and things of that nature. I mean, this is a very good team. The Fort is nothing to sniff at, and they pitched the shutout in the third quarter, and it's.
I think one of the things that has hindered Winston-Salem prep the entire year, because their defense has been good. It's gotten better, but it's been good. But they go through long stretches where they just can't score the ball.
That's a bad dude right there, man.
The Fort gets their first bucket, and Valesi comes right back with the answer.
Love to know what his numbers look like here in this one. Matt right there.
Dan with the putback.
Matt Dan. There's Kiss. And +1 opportunity coming up here for Utah.
Valesi has 13 after that last bucket you were asking.
Kasinga will go to the free throw line, trying to finish off a 3-point play with 1. Foul was on Hassan C. His 4th. First team foul.
So 30-point game And 25-point swing since the second half started. Shear. Whoa. It's AJ.
It's travel. Kids had a little case of the Scooby-Doo feet. Ooh.
Fouls on number 4, Jackson Kiss, his third.
Did we lose Ray on the camera?
I guess so. Ray probably bouncing somebody out of here. You know, he's a hybrid. Look. Yeah, he's on the best one. Look at him. That's Debo of the grind session. Watch, he walking and mean business.
Top flight security.
Hold on. Here we go. Well, see, he's giving out instructions like, what do you need me to do?
He's kicking in and out.
That's right.
Yeah, she needs to go. Get her out of here.
Ray, great kid, man. Yes. Over to AJ.
Fouls on his son, Singh. That is his 5th. Second team foul.
Bless it. AJ wants it. AJ gets it. And
let's see again.
Yep. What's his numbers? Anthony's numbers so far here in this one.
13 and 6.
13 and 6.
Eckhart is 4th. Third team foul. Anthony Palesi to the line for 2.
Can he finger roll?
As you mentioned earlier, though, AJ, it's a lot of things he does doesn't show up in the stat sheet. You know, with his ball pressure, deflecting, you know, getting extra possessions with deflections and things like that. He's very intense, which is what you're going to need when you take on a potential, you know, prolific matchup or whoever it may be. I know next game it's Winston-Salem.
Yep.
I mean, you saw a foul coming a mile away there.
So let's talk about the matchups tomorrow. First one, we got Dream City, Fort Erie. Interesting.
Fouls on number 5, John.
We have first game of the day. Iowa United is going to take on DME at 12:45. Prolific's going to play the Academy in Central Florida, and Winston-Salem looking like they're going to play Utah Prep. Last 8 standing here.
I like DME to advance, man.
Really?
Yeah.
After the struggle and fighting back to get it done today?
Iowa United had their hands full with Huntington Prep today.
Yeah, they did.
With the way that Kirk played, he plays that way tomorrow.
Kiss does a great job right there, putting on the brakes, spinning back to the left hand.
Three-point field goal, Sedair Cervinas.
$70-40 our score. AJ. He covers so much space
Yeah.
in so few steps. Uh-oh.
He's got to be out of the game anyway.
Yeah. Hey, good timeout.
Utah Prep.
So during the timeout, we're going to get a double foul on AJ.
We have a double foul on the play against AJ Devonta from Utah Prep and Anthony Ponga for the Fort. The Fort's fourth team foul, Utah Prep's third team foul. Timeout, Utah Prep.
All right, so double foul there on Ponga for the Fort and AJ Devonta there. Some extra activity, a little barking. Like that they cleaned it up early. So timeout taken by Utah. It'll be Fort Erie's basketball. We'll go back to the point of interruption here. It'll be 20 seconds to go on the shot clock. 4:40 to go here in this ball game. We got time to get dinner tonight? How late the restaurant stay open? We're way past that, huh?
Yep. I think just about everything around here is 10 o'clock.
Oh, man.
Unless you want to spend real money and go to STK, I think they might.
Be nice if that hotel restaurant was open.
Yeah.
I doubt it.
It's definitely closed.
Dan, and triple threat. Yeah, strong base, man.
Nice.
The bucket.
3-point field goal by number 44, Matija Morakovic.
I don't care what nobody says. Phil is the plug. I don't know if the P stands for Phil or the plug.
Well, he reached GOAT status on my list when he hooked up the resort in Napa Valley.
Man, listen, set the bar.
He doesn't do anything else. That's it.
Actually got plans maybe to go back there with wifey sometime, maybe late summer, early fall, where we get back into our season next year. Got to put that trip on repeat, coach.
Yeah.
Here's Matt inside.
Jump ball, possession, Utah Prep.
Just over 3 minutes to go in this ball game.
This dude shooting. There you go.
Southwood.
Somebody bleeding.
Oh, yeah. Man, Southwood's like, I just got in, man. I'm cooking here. He does get some a little bit of time to.
He's been in.
Well,
and you know his family's here because as soon as that boy touched the ball, it's going in the air.
Yeah, absolutely. By the way, Hills what I said, our guest speaker today, his dad is really good friends with, best friends with, so that's how that came about.
I didn't catch that. What'd you say?
So John Southwick's dad.
Okay, I got you.
It's his best friends that we have for our guest
Throw
speaker.
Bailey.
Now, was he actually bleeding or was it a scratch?
It looks like a scratch.
It was a
so.
pretty nice
Deep
scratch,
scratch.
though. It was really like bright red.
Mm.
So if it wasn't actively bleeding, that was blood on the surface.
Well, I don't know how well he's going to shoot it with that contraption.
He's a shooter.
His shooting night may be over.
He's a shooter. I'm certain if you put a cast on that thing, he'd find a way to get it off.
He's looking like Barry Bonds out there trying to.
We'll see you tomorrow morning at 11 o'clock. Green City Christian taking on Fort Erie International Academy. 4 games on our schedule tomorrow. The winner of this one plays at 4:15.
You see the fans, the AJ fans out here, man. BYU, come out to support them. Fun times, folks. Only 3 minutes to go. And it's going to be a backcourt violation. Again, shot clock should go to 14. I don't know why it's a full reset, but. Now, if he makes a shot with this.
Going up.
Well.
Bucket there. The kid right there can shoot now. I mean, just a junior.
This kid can shoot.
Yes, he can.
Taped up. Put him in a straight jack. He's still going to knock it down.
He is not scared to shoot either. Pull it right there.
Oh, no. Incredible half here by Utah, man. CAJ just great kids. AJ, Anthony, JJ, a chance to have senior night tonight. Whatever works. Is he calling that or what?
2 banks in a row.
Cecil.
I like the pass. Or at least the idea. No foul.
Fort coming back, that won't go. Southwick. Good trail pass.
A reminder, folks, 4:15 tomorrow right here at Highland High School, Utah Prep will play Winston-Salem.
He's like, I'm going to score
Yeah.
now.
Hey, if you're going to play defense, listen, I'm not mad at that. They're obviously trying to hold the ball. Why is there a technical?
On the floor. Going on the floor. Players got on the floor.
That's one that when I see that in the NBA, when guys get all upset and push somebody over something like that, that irritates me. Like, if you don't want them to do that, then stop it.
Right.
That's just me, though.
Yep. Severus will shoot 2 free throws.
Well, my deal is there obviously was wanting to hold the ball, then you
Yeah.
go try to steal it.
Right, yeah.
And it's like, you
Well,
know.
and that's not the Fort didn't show any kind of emotion or anything towards that. It just makes me think. You see that in the NBA a lot, and guys want to fight after that, and it's just like, stop it.
I think a lot of that's just that fake tough guy stuff.
Yeah, no doubt.
Just run it. All right, we'll have an interview with the player of the game coming out. Let's go over some of these stats.
Yeah, Anthony Falesi leads the way for Utah Prep with 15, 5 of 10 from the field. DeBonsa with 14, 5 of 12 from the field. Ramusin with 12, Maniquit with 11. So 4 players in double figures for Utah Prep. Balanced scoring all the way around. The story of the game. Gosh, I've kind of forgotten the number right now. Coach, what was it, 24-0 to start the third quarter?
Yes.
Something like that. No, and held the Fort scoreless in the third quarter as well. That's when the game essentially ended right there.
Yep.
And again, give a lot of credit to Utah Prep. I mean, very, very good defensive, just a great defensive team anyway. Yep. And then when you put the clamps on, it was a 5-point game at halftime, and it was 29-point game at the end of the third. They just took control of the game and closed it out.
Yeah, complete shutout.
Yep. So AJ is going to be with your player of the game, Anthony Falesi. AJ.
All right, here with the player of the game, Anthony Falesi, 80-57, 15 points, 6 rebounds for you. And let me just say, man, I don't know if you realize it. It's a 5-point game at halftime. You guys pitched a shutout in the third quarter, a 25-26-0 run. Talk about the halftime speech that the coach gave you guys and your approach to that second half.
I think it was just a team effort. You know, he told us get kills. Kills is 3 stops in a row. So, you know.
So you went for 15?
We went to 15. We had to. So, you know, it's just a team effort.
And talk about playing with these guys. I know a lot of people have made a lot of noise about the coaching change, and so did I. Well, talk about how you guys have gelled together, probably just at the right time in a win or go home situation, and competing with these guys night in and night out.
Man, I love these guys. You know, they're my brothers, my family. So I think, you know, we came gelled in the right time, like you said, and, you know, we just made it out there.
And speaking of family, before I let you go, I know Mama Duke, she's always showing the love. She's always showing the staff love. How important was to have senior night here, see a lot of folks' family? I know you guys are always on the road, so not really getting true home games. This was definitely a true home game tonight. How did this feel for you guys tonight?
Felt amazing. Seeing a lot of family here for each and one of us, all coming down from everywhere, so it's an amazing experience.
All right, man, congratulations. We will see you tomorrow. They play at 4:15. They're going to take on Winston-Salem. The road to a championship continues. We will see you tomorrow morning. This is The Grind Session.